Hello everyone. I want to talk about something very important, and for this video not to be too long, I'm going to do it in part 1 and 2 because I'm going to talk about parents and the girls. First, I will talk about the parents. Why I'm doing this video like this is because I want the parents to get it and how the parents has affected the girls also. So that is why I want to do the video in 2 parts. So today I want to talk about the part 1. So for the parents, why I'm going to talk about is, you parents, you have a great role to play when it comes to taking care of your children. And when I say taking care of your children, the specific sex of your child that I want to talk about is your female children, your daughters. As a parent, I know that like in Africa, things are very hard. Life is difficult, but undermining that, you should be able to raise your daughters in a very good form. Yes, when I say good form, is that when you have children, raise them to be self-satisfied with whatever you give to them or what they have. Because girls growing up, they learn lots of things as they are growing up. Like I personally, when I was growing up, I am the first daughter. I'm not the first child, but I'm the first daughter. Being a first daughter, I don't have anybody that has to give me anything for ladies. So I depend on my parents. So if my father doesn't give me or my mom, then so it be. And I learned to live like that. I don't go borrowing. Today I'm going to borrow shoe, clothes, bags. I never do it. I don't know how to borrow things from people. And that is what I grew up with. Till date, it's either I buy or I get a gift, or I am used to going with what I have. So if you can teach your children, and that is what I knew with my mom. My mom also was living within her standard, within what she has. I never saw my mom going to look for clothes or looking for things from relations, friends. No. So if you can raise your children in that form, just as they are growing up, let them know that they should be self-sufficient. Whatever you are able to afford for them, let them take it. And let them concentrate in their education. If you cannot go to school, you can learn a trade, at least to have something for yourself. Why am I saying all this? Because today that we are complaining that the women or the young girls, they are greedy. We parents has contributed because we have not been able to raise our children in that form that they should be satisfied with whatever they have. And also, lots of parents, they give birth and they cannot provide for their children, which is not normal. Do you know that as a parent, you have to be very, very particular about your daughters? Because when you have a female child, you should be able to provide some basic needs. Because if you cannot provide those basic needs, that is where you find out that these girls start going out. And men will entice them with those things. Yes. Because if a girl that is satisfied with whatever she has, and she knows that she's going to learn something, that she can earn a good living in her future, she will not be having that mind to say, I'm looking for a guy to give me money or looking for a rich guy to marry. No. You see, like Moses Bliss. I'm going to use Moses Bliss as an example. Moses Bliss had a girlfriend. Along the line, he met this Ghana girl, Mary Wiseborn, which he's married to. But he got to see that this girl, she's a kind of girl, she's a material for marriage. She saw the difference between her and other girls. Like other girls, they are like, give me, I want to buy this, I want to do this. They will want to take for their parents. Their parents will say, go and take, especially with the kind of fame that this boy has, that he's making money. Then they want to siphon him. They want to use him. The boy saw all of this. That was why when he met Maria, he ran. He went for her. Because this is a girl that is not going to be dragging him for money, for immaterial things. Unlike the women of this generation, unlike our girls of this generation. We want to copy. We want to buy hair. You want to buy clothes, the latest phones. Just name it. I said this before. And this is pushing away lots of men these days. The men are scared to get married to you. Because it's not only you alone that the men wants to cater for. They will also want to cater. You will make them to cater for your family, your brothers, your sister, your father, your mother. Who wants to do that with civilization? How many men wants to do that? Because the women, they have not been able to say, this is what I want to do. Before you are going to marry, you stand as a girl to say you have a job, you are working, or you have a business you are doing. Then you are earning your own money. If you are a woman that is earning your own money, you have a career, you will not be asking man for, give me this, give me that, give me this. No. It's not that a man don't have to give you something or cannot take care of you. But the rate of our young women these days asking things from men, especially with the social media, the relationship thing that they are saying, oh, men should do this, men should do that. Then a lot of women, they are taking advantage that men has to be in charge. Men has to do this for them, do this for that. So, women, parents, you should be able to take care of your children, your female children, so that when they want to marry, they are not going to be burdens to the men. So that these men of this generation, they will not be running away from marrying our daughters, our women. Yes. It is very important for a parent to have something doing so that you can take care of your children. Gone are the days that you are raising up kids to come and take care of you as a father or as a mother. No. We're in a different generation. You can't do that. I cannot be expecting my children to come and take care of me. No. I have to make a very good future for my children so that they will be self-standard. They will be comfortable. They don't need to come and take care of me. The only thing I need from them is just gifts. Maybe Mother's Day, my birthday, whatever they can provide, fine. Just from their own mind. It's not like I'm going to depend on them. That is the problem Africans are facing. That is why our female children are having big problem in marrying. The men are running. Yes. And our women also, lots of them, the young generation, they are greedy. And if something is not done, it's going to continue. You people are complaining that, oh, Moses Bliss went to marry a Ghanaian. Yes. The Ghana women, their lifestyle is a little bit different. I am into them. I'm very close to the Ghanaian family. I am in it. So I know what I'm talking about. At least I would say 60% of their women are not greedy. Yes. Unlike the way our women, especially when they see a man who has little bit, they want to suck him, collect. Just imagine, as a young woman, you meet a guy, he says he wants to marry you. That guy that wants to marry you will be the one that is going to sponsor your wedding. At the same time, you want him to renovate your parents, the house of your family, so that you can do your wedding there. He has to buy clothes for your father and your mother, your brothers and sisters. Do you want to kill him? How is that possible? Because if you, as a woman, you have something doing, you should sort out your family. Sort out your family. Don't put that responsibility on your husband. No. The same problem, that is what has happened to Israel. The Davido PA or whatever they call him, I don't know. With the wife, what is her name, Seth? Because she saw that guy is with Davido, then she feels that, oh, money is everywhere. Just as she went into the marriage, she saw that it was a different story. Trouble started. Why am I saying this? If you, this Israel's wife, that you are self-sufficient, that you already know that, oh, this is what you are doing, you are not going to depend on this boy, this marriage will not just crash within a year. No. If you come and look at what is centered around the whole problem of the marriage, it's money issue. Money issue. Because if this Israel was dishing out cash, the girl, she will not go. So our parents has a role to play greatly in the lives of their children. The same thing with the male. I also talk about raising up your male children. It is important. That will be a different topic. Now I'm talking about the parents. I'm also coming back to talk about the women proper, the ladies, the girls proper. You see? Because now, the men, our men, the way they are running away from getting married because of all these problems. They have specific tribes that they don't even want to go near. They don't want to marry them because they will say, I cannot train the siblings of the woman. How is that possible? A young promising boy who just started life wants to settle down. You want that boy to come and care for your father, your mother, your brothers, your sisters. How can that person cope? Sometimes we have to be reasonable. So this problem that is on ground, if something is not done, it is going to continue. And we are going to have lots of problems with men, with our boys marrying our women. Or either they marry within few years, the marriage will crash if they don't do things in the right form. So parents, you have to stand your ground. Don't just start making children. Plan for the life of your children, for their future, so that they will have something doing. They will not be enticed with money, with immaterial things, so that they can have a good husband. Yes, it is very important. Parents, we have to know that it's not your children that you gave birth to that is coming to take care of you. So you, as a 40-year-old man and woman, you gave birth to a child at the age of 40. So when this child will be 30 years old, you are 70. You want this 30-year-old child, boy or girl, who is just growing up to form his own life, to create his own life, now to come start taking care of you at your age of 70. This same boy will now marry, take care of his family and you. Or this boy of 30 now he wants to marry your daughter of maybe 20 something, then you want this boy now to come and first take care of you. How is that possible? You see the problem? This problem is big. It's a big problem. If I want to talk about it, I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm just going to do it in parts. So I'm going to come back and start from where I stopped. Yes. So parents, you have to start thinking. Before you give birth to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, think very well. What is your source of income? How are you going to take care of them? Gone are those days. During our time, our parents, they will make 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children without thinking. No, we should be more civilized. Think of how you are going to raise your children. You should know that when you give birth, you are not going to depend on people to take care of your children for you. No. Because if you have children, you are able to raise your children in a better standard. These children will not be greedy. Children who are properly brought up to be self-satisfied with what they have, they can marry. They will not be greedy, looking for unnecessary things. Or a young man wants to come and marry your daughter. Then this man has to buy your clothes, come and paint your living room. On a normal note, when a guy comes to seek your daughter's hand in marriage and the wedding is coming up, you, the parents, you have to prepare your house, take care of everything. If the man has, he will give it to the girl. Through your daughter, you can get something. Your daughter, if she's the one that she's working, she has something doing, she should be able to take care of the parents, the younger ones, the home. You don't involve the husband to be. No. Because if you start involving the husband to be from the beginning, he will run now. He will run. We are not thinking. Especially when they see that the man has little bits. Hey. Bingo. So parents, we have a very big role to play in the lives of our children when it comes to marriage. And it has to come just as they are growing up. You have to start teaching them, telling them. Otherwise, this marriage thing, the crisis that is coming after it is big if we don't start, finding a solution to it now. Yes. Lots of relationship therapists on social media. Some of them are okay, some are not okay. You have to choose what you want to take. Otherwise, it's a problem. Yes. As I said, I don't want to make this video to be too long. So I'm going to stop here. I'll start from where I stop in my next video. So if you have not followed my page, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and share my video to your friends, colleagues, just all of it. Yes. And I will see you soon in my next video. Thanks for watching. You are with Pure West with Rich. Bye. One love.